Hey guys, so today I'm gonna ride my Onewheel and I'm gonna have my Skydio to follow and do some filming. Now I'm wearing gloves today, so no phone, no controller, just the beacon, and that's one of the main reasons why I got this drone. It's really made for doing stuff and not flying drones. It's made for doing something you enjoy, and flying the drone is just something you do on the side rather than flying the drone being the main thing you're doing. One annoying thing, it's already done now, but it takes the beacon by itself when not connected to the phone running the Skydio 2 app quite a while to kind of get ready, and it's acquiring GPS or stuff like that, so that's a bit annoying. I hope they're gonna improve that. But anyway, let's start it up. I just push and hold the Skydio 2 button, and now it's ready to launch, and I gotta push and hold it again. So that's something that could be optimized. Anyway. So the really cool thing about this is it's taking off, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not showing it on a screen what to follow. I'm not tapping myself on the screen. I really just push this button twice. That's it. Now it's flying around. Now it seems like it found me. The eye icon in the right top shows that it's actually seeing me. Plus the beacon has GPS, so if it loses visual contact to me, it'll still be able to follow me. So first thing, I'll just go for a quick tour in my backyard, and then let's find some other stuff to ride. I can't control how far away or how close the drone gets to me, so I want it close now, and I can also control where it is not relative to me or relative to my face, because it doesn't know where my face is, I think, but relative to my movement. So now I want to have it in front of me relative to my movement, so it should pull up somewhere this way. Come on, buddy. Yeah. So now it's pulling up in front of me, and now it's gonna try to stay in front of me, but when there's obstacles, like that tree here, well, it won't be able to. One thing for anything that happens on something similar to a skateboard, which is true for the Onewheel, I think the front right angle should be pretty good, because you're kinda, well, I'm facing to my right, but I'm also facing front, so front right seems about pretty good, and that seems to work. Now, one safety feature in the Skydio 2 is called height floor, so that makes the drone not go lower than 8 feet above the ground, and I have that turned off because I want the drone close and low to the ground, not... Dude! I'm gonna make it fly a bit further away from me, and let's try this again. So it seems to be getting a bit more lost today for some reason. I don't know. But now we're good again. So it's following kind of to my right front. And at this point I'm gonna take a couple of minutes to relearn riding my Onewheel again, and then we'll be back. So one really cool feature that I haven't seen on any other drone out there yet is basically a solution for a problem you don't want to have when you're doing something like just riding your one wheel. But what if you want to steer the drone? So there's two ways you can do this. One is super cool and the other is pretty boring. So the one way is to go into hover mode, and then you can kind of steer the drone, so you can rotate it, and you can only fly it forward as far as I can tell. No backwards flying. So that's the intention for that, is to get out of I don't know, situations that the drone got itself into, like being stuck in the branches of a tree or I don't know, somewhere else. So that kind of works, but that's not the cool way to do it. The cool way to do it is to push the Skydio button, hold it, point it at the drone, and then it just goes somewhere completely else. That's okay. I was in the wrong mode, sorry. So you have to be in motion track, I think, for that. So now I'm gonna push the button, point it at the drone, and then do that. So you can lower it, you can make it fly up, and you can make it change direction. I don't have to touch a controller or a screen or anything. I just point and drag. And while I'm doing that, the obstacle avoidance is still fully functional. So if I try to make it fly into a tree, it won't. I can make it go above, and then it. And that is awesome. Oh yeah. Thank you, Skydio. That's really helpful. One example, sun is there right now, almost gone, but still. So I don't want it to film against the sun, obviously, so I can just move it between me and the sun, and it's all good. Try to confuse it a bit. Me making small circles means it's gonna do big circles, but it does keep up. Doing circles and changing direction, a bit more tricky. We'll go where I want it to eventually. This angle is a bit more tricky. There's trees to my left. I'm asking it to stay front left of me now. So it has to avoid trees and fences and stuff. No problem though. Stay on my right. Works pretty good. Try front left now. Or actually front right. Just to mess with it. Outline some tree.